Hi guys, we're going to talk about how to set up your Noodle Tools account. This Noodle Tools is, I know it's a weird sounding name, but this is the program that we're going to use to help you organize your research for the Civil War essay. You're going to come to noodletools.com. You want to make sure that you have your school email address handy. The school has purchased a subscription to this site, so if you log in with the school email, it knows who you are already, which is kind of creepy. So click on Login. And you don't want to do this register as a new user, even if you've never used it before, which I think most of you guys have not, because this is going to ask you for like the school registration code, etc., and we don't have that. What you want to do instead is this access via G Suite, and what this is going to do is allow you to use your school email address and the password from your school email address, so you don't have to like create a whole new password or anything like that. It's just the same as if you were logging into to school email account. So I'm using a borrowed student email address here from one of my TAs. You're going to type in your student email address. You're going to sign in with Google, not Office 365. And it should know you. It may ask you to update your profile if you haven't done before, like select Chapel Hill High School, your graduation year, those kinds of things. But it should pretty much drop you right into this screen, this dashboard here. Obviously, you won't have any projects themselves. You're going to go ahead and create a new project. You're going to call it Civil War Essay, and then your name, whatever your name happens to be, probably not Joe Smith. And then down here for citation style, you want to click Chicago to Arabian. So Chicago is the history version of like MLA, and that's what we're going to be using. So select Chicago to Arabian, and then you are not a starter. You are not even a junior. You are, in fact, advanced. We want to make sure that we have access to all of the various types of citations, because you might have some slightly unconventional ones. So you Civil War essay in your name, Chicago to Arabian, advanced, click submit. It's going to create the project for you. It's got a bunch of different options here. We'll kind of mess around with some of this once you actually get started on writing the paper. But what you're going to do now is you're going to make sure that I can see your project as well, so that I can get into grade your note cards and things like that. So you're going to come down here and click share with a project inbox. If you start to type, bunch of different things, but my name is probably the easiest. If you start to type in my name, it should pop up this project inbox. This is like a folder that's going to contain all of your essays for me so that I can see them. So you're looking for Beaton Civil War Essay 2017-2018. Right, if this is a future year, then you're looking for whatever your own personal year is. You're going to click on that, and you're going to click done. And now you can see that it's in my inbox. Paper's not created yet. That's all fine. That's all well and good. Okay. So we go back to the dashboard. We can see that we can see the project that we just created. And oops, sorry, project. What I wanted to click. Oh, there it is. We can see our project that we just created. It's open. It's been shared. You see that check right there. And that is your sort of setup in terms of Noodle Tools itself. The next video on down the class website, we'll talk a little bit about how to use Noodle Tools, how to use the note cards feature, what researching through Noodle Tools looks like, etc. So you can go ahead and take a look on that one. And thank you.